I think a big factor for that is a combination, it's basically a combination of two elements. First of all, I'll say I love makeup. It's not that I love to put on a lot of makeup and always be jazzed up, but I love how different products can do different things. It's very fascinating and it's a very calming process for me whenever I'm around and experimenting or even working or even just creating a simple look even if I have to step out. So it's a very personal and yet very satisfying and very calming experience for me. And I wanted to share the same experience with the rest of the world, or I would say women in India as well. Because growing up, we have heard so many myths and taboo related to makeup. Oh, you're a fairy, you should not use it. Okay, that makes sense. But then, oh, too much of this is bad, too much of that is bad, or you should only use it on XYZ amount of time or in certain special locations, or this will ruin your hair, your skin, your this and that. And there is, I will say there is some kind of a reality to this as well, that the products that we have grown up with, or the products at the time when we were growing up in the market, they were actually less with so many harsh chemicals that actually led so many skin related problem and reactions and overall health related issues. So that's where I realized, okay, I want to start a makeup line, but I want to make sure that it is safe. It is safe to use any day, any time, under any condition, and it is healthy as well. It is away from anything which is harsh, anything which is toxic, and we can, a user basically, whether it be me or anyone who's reaching out to a product so many times throughout the day, I will say, they need not to think about it twice, saying, oh, I should be, mindful of using it because this can cause such and such reaction to my skin. So that's one of the very core reason that I wanted to start with this particular makeup line, which is organic and vegan. Again, vegan being something which is rooted in our culture in terms of big inspiration comes from Ayurveda as well, where everything is derived from plants. So that is another inspiration of not just taking the organic route, but making it 100% vegan as well. That was my thought process, and my co-founder Shweta, she's not here right now, but for her, I can speak that she always wanted to give back to either the environment or be very cognizant of any kind of thing that we are taking away, taking from the environment. So we have to be a more sustainable in our choices. So a lot of these different thought process and our belief led to find Echt Beauti, and which is organic and vegan makeup. Not any other skincare, I will say. We are primarily focused on bringing color cosmetic options which are organic and vegan. There may be brands out there which are vegan or organic, but our thing is we do not want to compromise on this particular aspect, or I will say brand pillar, which is both organic and vegan. This has been a tricky part for us because that's what I'm saying. So we had to find alternative for that as well. It was not just an alternative for petrol or jelly, but it was any kind of to find alternative for animal. We did not know the beeswax symptoms very commonly used in the industry for the makeup chemistry of one of the very common ingredients of our product. But we did know how the end product looks like, and we did a lot of research on different kind of components that formed out of rice lipstick. What is presented in our lipstick, and this was our very first product that we wanted to launch. Then we used carnauba wax as well. It's another plant extract which acts as a locking primer. That's why you have a longer tint of the lipstick. Matte lipstick, even after our different ladies. So like these were small components. It's about understanding what kind of interviews and basically the process was to identify what goes to identify what is it that I can just give you a lipstick example and the content that will help you that gave us a picture of what gives us that the product that we bullet kind of a feel, the matte lipstick that needs to last longer, what we have done after market research. And then identify what is happening in the further market, then find alternatives more challenging, what can be a good alternative for in the vegan world, and then get it checked if we so we did where organic ingredients like are these organically available or not. So those are certain conferences where you work very closely with and learn about the different compositions. She helped us meet people in industry, and I will say it is where we very early stage for us where we are learning so much and so many things. Who share, that's where you everyday work is okay, this is where we do the input, and after that we shortlisted some of them, and then we for example, this is a very, I will say, divided opinion we have had. We must have observed that the lipsticks talk about what kind of smell, like what kind of some of ingredients we have different kind of food ingredients, like how we want the lipstick to be weightless finish, but first have all the goodness of the oils. We were not sure why these food ingredients were like added because we could not discuss about it. Then the formulate was like also how you want so many plant-based oils, and these oils themselves have a very distinct taste, not petroleum, taste to it as well of that kind. In order to overcome that kind of things which help us to identify what food flavors, which are natural plant extracted plant-based food flavors, which is actually giving that fragrance. These are strawberries, rose, and chocolate, and that's what is giving not only the flavor to the lipstick, as well as there's a distinct fragrance. So it's not an artificial fragrance, but it's a food flavor that is added, which is actually giving it that kind of an overall end feel to it. So there are these small steps, that small things that we are learning along the way, and the best way to learn is to launch a product, see how the customer are reacting to it, and they can identify if there is some need in it, there's some gap in it. And that's one of the process we are actually taking, and we are going ahead as we are learning and trying to incorporate all the learning into this. So for the next round of product that we will launch, we'll do something similar as well, and even much more beyond that. So USPs, what let me talk about. As I mentioned, Echt Beauti brand pillars are being organic, vegan, cruelty-free of course, and free of all toxin chemicals. That's what makes these Echt Beauti lipsticks very unique, because all these natural ingredients provide them a very weightless finish. I am sure you must have also experienced it, that it doesn't feel that you're wearing a lipstick, which is you don't feel that there's some kind of product applied on your lips. It's even lighter than a chapstick, like lip balm as well. And it's amazingly long lasting. Why I'm saying amazingly? Because it's been so long. I'm using it on a regular basis. Then also at times I'm amazed when I go at night before bed. I was like, wow, the shade is still there. The tint is still there. So I will say you will always have a tint of an Echt Beauti lipstick on your lips, even after you have had pizza, paratha, any kind of meal. That is a very, very unique feature, and it's a very smooth glide. I mean, you don't have to put effort to apply this lipstick in terms of it. So a lot of the time what happens, these matte formulations are so drying that you have to struggle. You have to actually put an effort to get the product on your lip and get the right color that you want. But these lipsticks, actually lipstick, they smooth, like they glide like a butter, and you will have a nice tint on your lip in a smooth application. So if you were to sum it up, the three main features for the youth lipstick are like a weightless finish, long-lasting, obviously, and then a very smooth glide. Other than the effect, obviously, um, because of all the oils and everything, they do moisturize your lip even during winters and harsh cold weathers. Just use these instead of going for a chapstick or a lip balm. Shade 5 is Spicy Cinnamon. I absolutely love, and this is something which has been so popular ever since we launched it. It's like a really nice light brown shade, if you can see it. Something which you can wear on a daily basis. And it suits every skin tone actually. Or even just if you want something on your lips and do not want it very overpowering and dramatic, this is the one that you will go for. I personally love it so much, and I recommend everyone. If someone asks me, okay, which one do you recommend from your collection, I'll say go for Spicy Cinnamon. It will never go wrong. So the next one is this one. I have actually the packaging for this one as well. So this is how the lipstick looks like. So this is definitely a unique color. When we were testing out colors, we just loved this one so much that, and we found it so unique because it's a burnt orange brownish shade. You will not see this in many collections, like not a lot of brands have this. And we tried to include brand colors. Basically, all these 9 shades were finalized in mind for the Indian skin tone. And we have something or other, a shade of nude for every skin tone. Someone who's at the far end of the spectrum to the other end, like from ebony to ivory, we have tried to cover it. This one is something, again, it suits a lot of people. I not only use it as a lipstick, but I use it as a bronzer as well because it has got that burnt brownish shade, right? So it's perfect for bronzing effect. And I have designed keeping in mind the multi-purpose aspect of it, especially when we talk about a shade which is, this one is the next one, which is another favorite of mine. So I accidentally it seems that I have picked all the browns that I really like from the collection. So this one is called as, I use this for contouring as well. So this shade actually allows you and gives you that nice contour like shade, which can help you to create that shadow effect on your skin. So you can see all the 3 shades that I have of brown. So this one, the very first one over here, it is Crunchy Caramel, which is like a burnt brown shade. Then I have this lighter brown shade, which is a Spicy Cinnamon. And this one over here is a Terrific Toffee. And these definitely are my favorite ones. Yeah. I mean, we do have some peaches and pinks in the collection as well. One of the favorite peach shade is Playfully Cute, which is absolutely beautiful, not just as a lipstick, but as, I will say, a blush as well. And it's so perfect for this summer, like the hot weather, when you want something which is peachy or a little bit of a corally shade, right? Then you should definitely go for a Playfully Cute.